Hey now! What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I just got done watching Studio 666. This is a 2022 film that was directed by BJ McDonnell, and this movie, wow. So I had heard of this movie, I was aware of the movie, but I wasn't so quick to want to watch it just because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was going to be all that good or if I cared as much about the Foo Fighters as maybe the diehard fans that would appreciate this. But after the recent passing of Taylor Hawkins, I just thought, well, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. And I'm glad I did because I had some fun with Studio 666. It's not a perfect movie. It's for damn sure not trying to be a perfect movie, but I got what they were going for. I got the vibe, I got the tone, I got the fun atmosphere that they wanted to create. I say they because the Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl did not write this movie per se, but it was Dave Grohl that came up with the story. I believe he has story credit for this. It's pseudo based off of real events, not really, but he says that he took from the real experiences of the band actually writing and creating their 10th album, which is what this movie is about. The real Foo Fighters are having to make their 10th album, and because it's a monumental thing, they want to do it right. They want to do it big. They want to go all out. And so their studio manager guy, he gets them to go to this house, and it's a creepy, shitty type place that is super sketchy and should not be available to live in or stay at all. Lots of weird vibes, lots of messed up imagery and stuff. Long story short, Dave Grohl becomes possessed and tries to kill the whole band. So now the aspects of the movie that I did like and I did enjoy was seeing the Foo Fighters play themselves was probably the best way to do this. I mean, I know you could have hired capable actors and real actors to play the band and you would have gotten better performances, sure. Probably a lot of the line delivery and jokes, because this is definitely a horror comedy. A lot of the jokes probably would have been just punched better, right? And delivered better and performed better. But I will say that Dave Grohl, for example, does the best job out of all of them. I don't know if he's had some sort of acting training or experience before this. Again, I'm not the biggest Foo Fighters person. I like the band. I like some of their songs. But I was kind of surprised by how good Dave Grohl was. Not just with playing himself, but the scenes where he had to be possessed. He had to be a dick. He had to start killing people. Like, I thought he did a great job. And he definitely has that demonic look. So that was appreciated. Other members of the band, I'm not as connected to the other members other than Taylor Hawkins, and I will say that he's very good. I'm not just saying that. I actually thought he was really good. Well, this definitely could have been the Room level of acting, and it wasn't. Shockingly, it wasn't. And the whole aspect of them getting together, writing the songs, Dave Grohl having writer's block and sort of struggling with, he keeps like performing old songs that he almost forgets that they've already done, but he's struggling. And there's even a moment where Lionel Richie shows up because Dave Grohl starts doing the Hello song. This movie's wacky and bonkers and all over the place. And most of the humor did work. A lot of the humor actually had me laughing and chuckling along, so that's good. And the horror elements, they go all out with the horror. They don't hold back, and it's not super cheesy either. Like, when people die, there's blood and gore, and they go for it. They hit the gore hard, and it was appreciated. When you look at what this movie ultimately is about, as far as saving rock and roll and bringing it back to its roots and involving the devil into it, you know, like that's how you make rock and roll badass again. The kills had to be this extreme. The kills had to be at that level. There's one kill, I won't give it away, but it's people having sex. Definitely Friday the 13th, hardcore vibes with that one. Some of the other actors, like actual actors that pop in, you have Whitney Cummings, who plays a neighbor to this house, and she's kind of sort of subtly trying to hint that there's something effed up and wrong here. Will Forte just randomly plays a delivery driver who brings food to the house, because why not? And Jenna Ortega. Let me talk about Jenna Ortega. Very small part. She's only in the beginning, you know, but when I saw her, I instantly said, wow, this girl is not only very talented, probably has a big career ahead of her, but I've seen 3 horror movies just in this year alone with Jenna Ortega, and we're not even halfway through the year. So maybe she'll be the next Scream Queen, or, you know, maybe she'll completely own this genre. She's already doing a great job. I can't wait to see what else she does next. John Carpenter has a random cameo, which was much appreciated. Again, this movie's not perfect. I do think that if you're not a Foo Fighters person, you might be sitting there going like, I don't get it, you know? You might be thinking this is dumb, this is silly, but not in an entertaining way. I would never argue against you for that, because it's certainly understood. There were some parts in the middle that I got a little bored in. You know, the movie's about an hour 45, and I would probably have chucked it down to an hour 30 just to speed things along a little bit. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I did. The movie ended and I said, wow, that was more fun than I ever expected it to be. And that's saying a lot. If I had to rate this, it does help that I did watch it at home. I'll give it a Netflix and chill.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, let me know in the comments below if you've seen Studio 666. Do you like the Foo Fighters? Is this a movie that you would check out, even if you're not? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!